All right, so
this is where we left off, where we lost internet. This is the Tappan Zee Bridge that goes across the Hudson River.
And it's made up of pumpkin faces. Can you see those? And we're actually going to walk, we can walk across it.
Yeah.
But like what's so cool, I think, is this below. You've got like the river, and then you have the pigeons.
And the water birds, like the seagulls and...
Oh, the seagulls is what I meant, not pigeons.
Seagulls and...
And so all these little pumpkins past the blue are carved seagulls. Okay. And let's see, yeah, we've got to go through before we can go over there.
Whew, that light's bright.
It is very bright.
So this one looks like a marsh.
And let me...
with all the marshy creatures.
So we've got like ducks and frogs and eels, which doesn't seem very
Snakes,
marshy.
I think.
No, that's an eel.
Is it an eel?
That's an eel.
Okay.
And turtles. What is that guy? Is he a beaver?
Beaver?
I think he's a beaver. Some reeds. But it's really neat the way they like make these whole things, isn't it? And then also, we're going to see more of those, but up at the top are like jellyfish. And we'll go through that more. So we have some stuff to see on the other side, but sneak peek on a windmill that's moving with pumpkins. Thank you very much. And this is some kind of fish that probably I should know. Is it a catfish? It shouldn't.
Sturgeon, maybe?
I don't know. Here we go. Let me make it smaller so you guys can see the whole thing. And then we still have more of the reeds.
Dragonflies.
Flowers. Oh, there's a frog. That's kind of awesome. And there's just... And then we're coming into tulips and the windmill. And then some of the, what I've been calling the pumpkin gourd guys, like the silly guys that they make pumpkins out of, doing fun things. So there's the lady gourd. And there is Mr. Gourd. So they appear in lots of these little scenes. But the coolest thing is this moving windmill of pumpkins. So they've carved like cobblestone for the body into the pumpkins. And if you look in the middle, you'll see a scary pumpkin guy.
That's the guy who's the mascot for the Blaze.
Isn't that awesome? And so there's music. Ooh, look up there. I don't know if we see him anywhere else too. He's on a building. Let's see. It's like a big, giant dragonfly.
It's very cool.
All right. And there are so many more layers of this. We're gonna hop over here where we're gonna go into, this was the Wishing Windmill. And here's a sign about it.
And here we're going to walk through all of the jellyfish,
which are so cool. And Cheryl describes this a lot like the Chinese lantern festival that we have, and I think it's nationwide, but with pumpkins. Because there's some places you walk through like this that are kind of immersive. And you just really feel like you're part of this pumpkin display. Look at their little legs. And they're on both sides. And then sea noises. Then we've got some fish over here, some more seagulls before we go through the bridge that we saw on the other level. Okay.
Now we're gonna go across the Tappan Zee without the car. That we went across like 6 times already in the past few days.
And it's actually kind of pretty and lit up like this.
Y'all check out all the fish.
Yeah, and down here, all the way, there's fish. I don't know if we got that. School of fish. And as you see, sneak peek Statue of Liberty is going to happen at some level. I like the way they have it like this, and I love fall and winter events where we can just walk outside at night in the dark. There's something just really cool about
Look at
that.
the divers.
Yeah. So again, you know, I said what I'm calling the squash guys. They're always out here doing something silly.
They do look like minions.
They do kind of look like minions.
Careful, there's a little step.
Okay. Lots of ducks. And we have 2 skeleton fishermen over here made out of various pumpkins. It's kind of amazing. And as you see, he's got a big old pumpkin for bait. Of course, we don't fish. We're all vegan here. But I'm not opposed to someone catching a pumpkin with a pumpkin. And we're not exactly in the woods in the middle of nowhere, but there is some woods. We're on a property. Here's some more.
Is that Northern Lights, maybe?
I don't know. We're wondering if that might be some Northern Lights.
It's very bluish green.
I think it might be, and you can
and it kind of shifts a little bit over there.
And you can see them. Yeah, I'm seeing it more there here. So we'll see. We could see them from, or supposedly, if we were at home, we could see them from there. Oh, and this, I remember this from last time. They changed some of it. And again, that's why you should watch the Kraken. These are Celtic knot pumpkins.
These are so cool.
Like, look at that one. Like that, I just can't even imagine.
The detail in that without breaking it. Wow.
That's why some people are professional pumpkin carvers and I am not. I am an appreciator of all the pumpkins. Oh, look at the bee. The bee in Celtic Knot is really cool too. Is that a pineapple? That seems odd, but okay. I don't think of pineapple in Celtic, but okay, we're gonna come to the side and go around for a second.
You might need to step off to the side for a second.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, there's the Cheshire Cat. Let me see if I can get him. That's really cool.
That is awesome. There was a big influx of people and we kind of got caught up in a big crowd, so I was kind of waiting for us to, so we could move on.
Look at that. It's like a cathedral made of Celtic
Oh, your
pumpkins.
favorite part's coming up.
Come back a little bit. You guys can see it. And sorry, it is.
It just
Not,
got really crowded
it's
all
not
of a sudden.
super crowded. It just depends. So these look like there's a balloon animal. Let's see. Pumpkin sculpture. So, okay, this time it's called a Museum of Pumpkin Art. Museum of Pumpkin Art founder Abby Aldrich Rockefeller might be our gorgeous twist on these classics. This was called last time the Museum of Modern Pumpkins.
Yes.
So perhaps the Museum of Modern Art got a little pitchy about that. But this is fantabulous. Okay.
Look at the detail there. Can you guys see there's Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman
There. And, oops. Oh, okay, sorry about that. It gave me some sort of, over here. There's another one.
Ichabod.
On both sides. A pumpkin around her neck. Oh, there we go.
And that's all carved from
And
pumpkin.
so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 12 pumpkins. And this, I know I've talked about this before because it's just fantabulous. Let's see, I don't want to get in his way. Keith Haring. These are a little different because this time they have more of a little spooky twist to them. Keith Haring style with a jack-o'-lantern on his head. And here's a little impressionist painting, and you can see or painting.
This year they've added the little Easter eggs everywhere.
Yeah, there's the Headless Horseman and Ichabod Crane there too. Isn't that awesome? And this is the thing, like there's so many cool things. Yeah, the scream is awesome. And you can see why he's screaming now.
He's being chased.
Right? I'd be scared of a Headless Horseman too. Thank you very much. This way. We'll look at this a minute more. Then we've got this guy, which looks maybe vaguely familiar without the jack-o'-lantern. But it's just so fantastic. And there's another one you'll recognize. I'm trying to see if there is an Easter egg. It looks like she has a brooch. I'm thinking that is the headless horseman on her brooch.
On her necklace.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like finding hidden Mickeys.
It is a lot like finding hidden Mickeys. And look, the Mona Lisa via pumpkins. It's crazy. Because these are sculptural and detailed as the paintings.
And then there's the Warhol.
Yeah, the Warhol Jack-o'-lantern blaze pumpkin soup. Okay. And there were, I'll take you some sculptures. I think this is the sculpture area of the Museum of Modern Pumpkins. This one is kind of awesome. He looks like a balloon puppy. You want to drive for a little bit?
I can.
Okay, Cheryl's going to drive some, and you just have to use that to go in and out. So there's a big wall.
This is the pumpkin blaze wall with a bunch of different pumpkins.
And it's hashtag pumpkin blaze.
Come out a little bit on that so you can see how big it is. It's huge. It's probably 12 foot tall by
14, 15 feet.
14 or 15 feet wide.
And look, it's all emojis, y'all. Do you see?
Oh, it is emojis.
It's emojis.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
There's the kitty emoji. I thought I saw, yeah, there's a poop emoji.
Where's the poop? Oh. There it is.
I don't see my favorite rice bowl emoji. I don't think they put the food emojis in this one. If you turn around right behind you, you can see the MOPA logo.
Oh, look at that pumpkin emoji.
Oh. Okay. We can keep going on this. It's stuff on both sides, different things.
Yeah.
You want to start on this side since there's not so many people?
Yeah.
So this one was here. It's the circus.
Yeah, the circus.
Well, really a sideshow. It's not a circus. So there's the ringleader. He's
Get in a little closer so you can see him.
I
don't know what's going on with our lighting.
Okay, here. Do you want me to see it for a second? Here. Oh, I just untied my shoe.
There we go. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay. So there's the ringleader dude.
The strong pumpkin. And isn't it cool the way his arms go up and down? Like, I love the mechanics in this. Ooh. I bet Katya can lift better than this.
Right. Katya's going to yell.
He looks
about
a little
form.
wobbly.
And then we got the snake charmer.
And this is just fun. On the other side, we have some pretty elaborate pumpkins we'll be getting back with. But I like the way they kind of intermingle these like crazy works of art with a little bit of whimsy. The Croton Mermaid. Here, let's go. So we can get the tail a little bit. And then one of Cheryl's favorite is on the other side, so we'll get to it too. Mr. Bendy, look at his little hat. So it's harder to see from far away. But see how he's got his little feet and his little hat, his little shoes.
Little blaze hat on. He's got little shoes.
And we have a sword swallower, or sword eater.
Sword eater.
That looks like swallowing. I like the way it kept its girlish figure by using a belt. And then this was one of my, I like this as far as the silly ones from last time. The trapeze. And you can see what I think is really funny is if you look right there, somebody didn't quite make it. I think that's good. I don't think we need to zoom in as much. No, zoom out. And then you can see he's a little bit up there. He's a little bit sad. These guys are still not doing so good. And if you look over there, some more people are about to not do it, or some more gourds are about not to do well. We're gonna like go the wrong way over here, I think, for a hot minute.
Fire truck.
So there's the fire truck. You just need to move
The minion dudes.
Yeah, the firefighters. But like the detail, like there's the axe, there's all the pieces. And those are all made with artificial pumpkins. Just move a little bit. There we go. And what's kind of cool, you're going to see this in a minute here. So that's the electric that started the fire. And then the firemen are going to come and put it out. And it worked. And there's a kitty up in the tree too, which is pretty awesome. Oh, and this reminds me of the Christmas lights. Here, I'll take one a second. I'm just going to show the very first pumpkin before this. Ooh. Here, there's one pumpkin we missed, and I want to show you. Here we can see.
We're swimming upstream. This could be dangerous.
I got it. Cheryl's being nervous. And then this one is just too cool to miss, though. Although there's also some more firefighters over here, too. You can see the pumpkin. And also, there is a big firefighter pumpkin. But look at this guy. I feel like he's the perfect Halloween layer cake.
He's the mascot.
Yeah, the mascot is at the top. But I want a cake like this. One layer decorated with spider webs, another with spiders, etc. Isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, you ready to get? I'll let you talk some.
I've been talking. All right, we got to get back through this gaggle of people. And we're going to go to the Pumpkin Planetarium, which is really cool.
You want to show that sign?
We'll stop at the sign. This is also, you get to learn here while you're here, right?
It says, stars figure large in our early American identity, from the first flags of 1777 to the star charts in Ben Franklin's popular almanacs. For a modern twist on that age-old fascination, turn your gaze upward and behold the orange skies above. Of
Here
course,
we
those
go.
orange skies are made of what, Cheryl?
Pumpkins.
Everybody's selfieing it in here. So we will get, well, it's so fun. And there are things like this in the Chinese lanterns as well. And also up and down the sides are more pumpkins. So there's like 3 levels of pumpkins. And they're all cut out with stars, just like the ones above. Well, maybe not just like. There's lots of stars in the ones above, less stars perhaps in the ones below it. But really, you just feel immersed in the sound. It's so cool. All right. Oh, we took some pictures of these last time. These are really intricate.
There's a wizard.
And honestly, it seems like there's more cut out than there is left on the pumpkin, which is pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
Like, I don't know
This is
how.
what she's talking about. Like, how is that even physically possible?
It's like hanging on there by just like a smidge of pumpkin guts. Now, these are actually the artificial reusable pumpkins, and one can see why.
Yeah.
This took hours and hours and hours and hours to carve.
Definitely.
And then
this is Athena, I think.
I think you're right. Whew, that was a big yawn. All this yummy fresh air. Who was that?
I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
We'll try to.
They may not have heard it.
Okay. It's like a knight. It's like the knight with the big knight's helmet.
And the big pumpkin head. But it's just
lots of details on these. Lots of details on these.
And then this is one of my favorites, the Pegasus.
Yeah, the Pegasus.
Or is it like a Pegasus unicorn? It's kind of both, isn't it?
It's a little bit of both, yeah.
Because Pegasus didn't have a horn, right?
I don't remember them having a horn. I think it's more like a Pegasus unicorn.
It's glorious with all the feather pumpkins and the long tail.
Very cool.
And then we have something really cool coming up next.
Oh yeah, we got something really cool coming up. There's a carousel over there.
Well, we could look at the carousel for a minute if you want, and then come back.
Well, I want to see this next stuff, so.
Okay. We're going to see it all. But if you look at the carousel, it's like skeleton animals, and those little funny gourd guys are riding on them. And if you look, some of them are like, woohoo! Some of them riding normal, some are about to fall off.
Oh, these guys got clown wigs on. He's
Yeah.
riding backwards.
Yeah, there's some of them are being crazy.
And then look at all the detail up there, y'all.
And all the little pumpkins.
And it's all just moving around.
And even at the very top where it looks like it's like string lights, each one of those has a pumpkin face on it,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
It's very cool.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Let's go around.
All right. This is one of Kathy's favorites from last year.
It's okay.
If we can get to it.
We will.
All right.
What I love too are the fire pumpkins below.
Right. So you see the fire pumpkins below the kettle. And then you got the three witches. The detail on these is pretty amazing. See if we can get closer.
That's awesome.
See if we can get some of the detail. Look at the faces, y'all. I mean, look at the detail on that.
And the kitty. There's the kitty.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. This is another one I loved.
And then there's some stuff in the cauldron. And the cauldron is also made out of a pumpkin.
Yeah, the cauldron is a pumpkin.
And then there's
the handle of the cauldron is a piece from another pumpkin. Oh, did you see the kitty down in the corner?
Kitty.
Yeah. Kitties.
Kitty in the corner. All right.
Okay. Come over here. We have more carnival mischief.
More carnival mischief. We got clown hair. We got Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Mustache.
And then we have the strong man.
And I think that's about as strong as he gets right now. And you can still kind of see how it layers up. So we're still going to be going up a few more layers.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot to see. And there's a Jacksmith shop over here next that we're going to see, which is super cool. It may take just a minute.
We have to get in line over here.
It's not super crowded, but everybody's trying to see all the same things.
All right.
So this is the Jacksmith shop, and that looks very spooky.
There you go. With the big old Jacksmith.
Oh no, he's smacking somebody in the pumpkin head.
You want to take it?
Yeah, for just a minute. So that's the spooky. Isn't he like scary?
Now one of my favorites coming up.
Yes. And you can see the pumpkins light up from one to the other. Can you guess why? Oh, you have to see the first one. Look, that just might be the Headless Horseman. And he's throwing his pumpkin head at, yeah.
I think this is our tavern over here.
Is it? Okay. Okay, so we were in the Gourd and Goblet, and you can see that right there. We had a little pumpkin beer and enjoyment, but since we're behind the thing, because we were in here, look at this. Isn't that the best? It's the Infinite Pumpkin Road.
It's spooky.
It is spooky. And this is the little house that we got to be in. And it's like candles in there. It's super cool. But, all right, so we're going to get back on the pumpkin trail.
Thank you.
Here's there's another side of it. So you can see the building. And again, I don't think in this, I think in the live I showed you that these are all live candles, real candle flames.
Yeah. You want to be in it?
Say hi. Thank you. People making fun of us. Oh, look.
Oh, no.
That doesn't look
Oh,
so good.
she hit him with her spoon.
Did she?
That's what it looks like.
That looks. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you this was going to be a horror show. Okay, maybe not really. And here's the moon up here. Isn't that pretty? Okay, creamware. To celebrate or to create the style of crockery popular from the mid 1750s to the early 1800s, artisans punched cream color earthenware with delicate hole stamps to form lattice-like patterns. You can also see the same punching technique used to embellish tin lanterns. It gives off a mesmerizing pattern of light. I like this little pumpkin blaze guy, just looking for the bottom.
And you didn't know that you guys were going to get like
the ultimate education.
Education in this too, right?
So when we were in the tavern, Cheryl had an athletic ale, which is like, I think it's 0.05 or
It's
0.5. It's
basically considered a non-alcoholic beer.
But it does have a tinge. I tried the craft blaze beer, which was really delightful.
Their
Both of them.
signature beer.
Yeah.
And it was really cute. They checked our IDs at the door. They checked our tickets to make sure we had the special tickets. Then they checked our IDs, and then the guy let us in, and then we got set at a table, and we actually had a waiter, and he asked us what we wanted. It was really, really fun, and he was a lot of fun. And while we were there, the people who were sitting behind us actually were from Wake Forest,
North Carolina.
So they live like 20 minutes from where we live, and then here we run into them here in New York.
And actually things are clearing out some, so it's not bad that we took a little respite.
Look at the spooky eyes.
I know. These guys are great.
They're so awesome.
And see, if you move back, then it even gets dark and you can see the eyes. What is it about spooky eyes that are so fun? It obviously when they're fake spooky eyes.
We are on kind of a cobblestone path, so
let's see.
It's real, the real deal.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that.
It in the dark.
We might in a minute. The carousel is so cool. I know you saw some, but I'll go in.
How fun.
Right? And then some of our gourd guys are up to mischief over here. They're like the comic relief of the glazed pumpkins.
Oh, Zodiacs. This is going to be fun.
What's
we get to
your
show
sign?
Everybody's sign in pumpkin.
Okay. And they have this, only the Chinese version, at the Chinese Lantern Festival.
Yeah.
Aries.
Super fun.
Taurus, that's me. Look at that happy bull with the little heart nose.
Aww.
And the horns that will skewer you if you're mean to me. No,
I guess that was meant for me.
Gemini. Someone's in front of Cancer, so we'll let them have their picture. Well, I think I'm going to skip over them. There you go. Cancer. Leo. My mom was a Leo. Virgo. Doesn't that look like the monster from
Oh, it does.
Stranger Things? You know, Claire's a Virgo.
Oh, is she?
Yes. Claire, we did not make this for you. There's a Libra. And then we're going to try and go past. There we go. Try not to get anybody extra on camera. Scorpio.
Oh, you're fine.
My friend Liz was a Scorpio. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Aquarius. And Cheryl's sign. Pisces. Do you want to go stand next to your sign? And waves. Oh, see if I can get you. Try again. Okay, I got a little color on your face. All right. And ooh, those look like footprints.
Oh, those are cool. They're dinosaur prints.
They're what?
Dinosaur prints.
Oh, kind of
Look
nervous.
at the cavemen.
Oh, see, these guys are so funny, and if you weren't paying attention, you would miss them. I guess that's some sort of prehistoric plant, and I think we're getting to the dinosaurs.
Yay! I love the dinosaurs.
Cheryl loves dinosaurs. This thing is huge. I love all the little, ooh, pterodactyl. Look at him.
They're huge.
Yeah. These dinosaurs are big, y'all. Oh, it's so cute. The two people in front of us have skeleton jammy onesies on. And yes, they're grown-ups. And yes, I would wear that too if I had one. We may see them. Weren't they cute?
T-Rex with its little short arms.
Cheryl bought her Halloween costume for the year, and shocker, it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex costume, and she's threatening to wear it at ECAM conference. Now ECAM, it's called Creator Camp for a reason. That's the Loch Ness monster.
No, it's not.
Isn't it? It's got water. What is it?
It's a dragon.
Okay, maybe it's a dragon. I think it's the Loch Ness monster. We're underwater here. You see the waves and the pumpkins.
Maybe you're right.
It could go either way. But isn't the Loch Ness monster supposed to be like the forgotten dinosaur?
Yeah, you're right.
That's how I'm deciding.
I was just deciding by his head shape. It looked
And you know
more
what?
like...
If you see the little guys that are around in here, they're like scuba diving.
How fun.
Okay. This is going to be a long video once we put it together.
You were talking about Creator Camp and then you got distracted.
Creator Camp, thank you. So ECAM Creator Camp is a little different than like a conference. We're not going to sit at a big table and have people talk at us. We do workshops, and we're in camp cabins, but not where we spend the night. So Cheryl and I get to have our own hotel room, which makes me a happy camper. Oh, here's more.
But we're in different cabins.
But we're in the same hotel room. And so there's competitions and different things like that. And so really,
last year I was on the team that won.
She was on the team that won. She won Most Improved.
I did win Most Improved.
And I basically got Miss Congeniality.
You did.
What was it?
The kindness or something.
Yeah, I won the kindness award, which is pretty hilarious. And somehow not unexpected. Ooh,
what?
Maybe you're right, because there's fire coming out of his mouth. I didn't see that before.
That's what I thought.
I think it is a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
A sea dragon. That's awesome. So Cheryl really can wear her T-Rex outfit around. There will be lots of shenanigans.
Well, if I can get my cabin shirt on it, I will probably be our mascot.
And look, it's the Statue of Liberty in pumpkins. See all the flags? It's kind of awesome. And look, you can see some buildings behind it. I think that's what it's like supposed to look like. And then the next thing says New York City and the Hudson Valley are linked by the Hudson River. And so we're going to kind of see, I think, some city stuff. So Gotham in all its glory, it says. And here, this is not it, but like, look at that side of the bridge. Unobstructed view. And look, these are street lights made out of multiple pumpkins. It's crazy. Like crazy good. Yeah, and there's the city buildings.
Radio City.
And there's a bunch of dogs, cats, and a fire hydrant. And that's kind of fun. We'll get closer. EMS. A beautiful dog walker is what it looks like with, I don't know how they walk in all these dogs.
Oh, a hot dog cart.
Yeah, hot dog cart. When I lived in New York, I was vegetarian, not vegan, but I ate a lot of falafel, knishes, and pizza and bagels because that was the cheap food. So I ate a lot of food off the food carts.
Y'all hear the frogs and the crickets?
Oh yeah, you can tell we're outside. And there's a pedicab. Apollo. And so some of these seem to be here every year and some change. And I think it was the first time they did the tavern thing as well. So here are the pigeons that I mistakenly talked about before. I was just foreshadowing.
And we even got souvenir glasses at the tavern.
Yes. Cheryl's a sucker for a souvenir glass.
I am.
Oop. And there's a policeman. Making sure everybody's okay.
He's got handcuffs hanging off of him.
Those squash guys are full of shenanigans.
They sure
And I think
are.
you might see here, like, so here you can kind of see, Cheryl just stopped, but I was trying to show the cobblestones where we're walking.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Cheryl's
this is more brick than cobblestone like it was back there.
All right. And this is another, let's see if I can get this. Another view of, sorry, I reset something. There you go. Of the jellyfish too.
Got subway.
And there's a subway station. And beaucoup de pigeons.
And a rat.
Oh,
Eating a piece of pizza.
There is a rat eating a piece of pizza right there. That's awesome.
Whoever does this has a great sense of humor too.
And then I think up here is the dragonfly that we saw before.
Yeah, that's the dragonfly.
It's a little close to see it.
Yeah.
This is one of the cool old buildings.
We're getting ready to come on to the actual Van Cortlandt house.
Do you want to drive? This is the clock. You see there's little mice. All these are little mice pumpkins.
She's knitting.
She's knitting. Let me make it 2024 clock. Okay, I'll hand it to you now.
All right. So this is the actual Van Cortlandt house.
And it's the manor house, and that's called the Doomsday Clock.
Yeah.
And it says,
hey! We were just talking about you.
It says, with its extraordinary collection of period furnishings and one of the coolest kitchens of its day, which makes me want to come here during the day, the manor house illustrates the opulence enjoyed by the Van Cortlandts, one of New York's most prominent patriot families. The grandfather clock in the house's entry hall inspires our doomsday version here. Oh, here, Cheryl.
Huh?
Here's some patriot.
I did. I
Oh,
got
you
some
showed
of
the patriot
Yeah,
squash?
I showed the Patriot squash.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, we're gonna come up here for the light show.
There's still more pumpkins and there's a cool light show.
I'm gonna get in a good spot.
Maybe Backford.
It was great. Thank you.
I love how it changes colors.
You see the giant pumpkin under that little stairway? It's huge. It's probably 7 feet tall. Let's come over to the sunflowers behind you.
And there's sunflowers.
And there's a big bee. You see the big bee? See them?
Oh yeah, cool.
It's just so crazy all this is pumpkins. I mean, it would be beautiful to see in any format. And then we're getting to the spooky graveyard after this.
All right, let's walk over there.
Oh, we just need to walk this way. Oh, I guess not. No, you're right. This is it's a cul-de-sac over here.
Yeah, the cul-de-sac. The cul-de-sac of pumpkin. And there's the big pumpkin, the Blaze mascot.
Here, let's go over to the graveyard. So there's all these scarecrow pumpkins, and some of them you can see have black lights shone onto their white shirts, which are kind of cool. And then there's all kinds of elaborate gravestone pumpkins. And again, this is like 12 pumpkins carved to make this big giant stone. And I'm assuming, though I don't know for a fact, that some of these may have been the people who lived in this house.
That's what it looks like.
Is it saying the name, the dog, who they're related to, how, when they were born, and when they died?
This one was 15 years old.
It's kind of cool. This is another way to kind of keep their memory alive. I don't know much about them as far as history goes. I feel like this is like 80s music. That should be closing credits music for
Right.
some kind of dance off or, right?
Or Stranger Things.
Well, Stranger Things is kind of based in that time period.
And cool fact about Stranger Things, if you guys watch that, I don't know if you've ever heard us talk about it before, but the guys who write and produce that are from Durham. And so a lot of the streets and rivers and names and intersections that they talk about are all from Durham. So it's kind of fun for them to say an intersection, and then when you cross that intersection, go, oh, that's that intersection they were talking about.
And look at all the skeletons coming out. It's the zombie apocalypse. Okay, maybe the skeleton apocalypse.
Skeleton apocalypse. And then just to see like the crazy how many sunflowers there actually
and
are.
Each sunflower is like 3 to 5 or 6 pumpkins. And there's a couple more bees around here too. I love the way that they don't just do one thing, they do something else to make it kind of cooler. Like this ghost guy right here. He's another one of what I call the gourds, right?
Yeah.
There's always some levity. And look at these amazing ghosts.
These are so cool.
Right?
Wow.
It looks a lot like the ghost we saw at Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
In the Sleepy Hollow village. But like, look at the details of those bones.
Yeah.
Those are all hand carved. Oh, and over here some cool stuff too. There's like a little fence area and come on, look over here. There's a hive and bee pumpkins all around in there being busy.
Very cool. So very cool.
And look at all these owls. And we're getting ready to go to the Horseman Bridge, but which is incredible.
Getting ready to go across.
And look how they've carved the pumpkins to look like wood grain.
So amazing.
And Apple, I don't know if you're watching this, but I'm thinking about you because I know you're so crafty and arty, and I know you could do all of this stuff, I bet.
Yeah.
But come look at the owls. There's like, Cheryl and I are particularly fans of owls. And we have some in our neighborhood and actually in our backyard sometimes. And someone has a "Will You Marry Me" pumpkin. Cheryl doesn't know, but no, I'm just kidding. We're already married. But that would be a really good place to propose.
It would.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
Guys, go again.
One of the things it says, people are going through to get some pictures, says, hold on to your hats. When the horseman rides through these mystical lands of Sleepy Hollow County, seeking the head he no longer has, he might just try for yours. Careful as you cross the bridge where he makes his fateful journey. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, and look up. It's so cool. It's full of bats and thunder. Can you guys see? They're blinking. And you can hear.
The bats are cool.
The bats are awesome.
And
And then we're getting to the walkout where they're
we're
hand
actually going to
carved.
be walking
Huh?
towards the exit.
Yeah. Come look over here.
It's another one of those little ghosty guys, the squash guys.
He's like, what? And then we're back where the lantern pumpkins are up. You remember we went in the other ways. And I think you'll see that on the live portion. Cheryl will probably try and grab that as well.
Yeah.
And these are all those hand-carved real live pumpkins that get swapped out as needed throughout the time. So they're carved by locals. And I think they said some school kids as well. Some more ghosties hanging off the bridge.
You can tell that they're kind of, they get messed up.
More skeletons. Oh, he's funny. And then look at this guy is awesome. I like his little three-eyed face. His alien face. These faces are really good. So I guess they do the ones for on the other side are all stem up. These are all stem noses. And they do have some paper in there, which I think really adds to the effect. Oh, are they dancing or waving goodbye?
I can't tell. Kind of thought they were dancing.
I think they might be dancing.
Yes, we got them.
I think so. Look at that guy. Yeah, they're dancing.
I hope you guys really enjoyed this peek into the great jack-o'-lantern blaze.
And some skeleton dancing.
And some skeleton dancing here in
Oh, he looks
upstate New York. I guess this is upstate New York. It's
yeah.
Nyack, Sleepy Hollow, Tarrytown, Croton on Hudson, all those areas. We have been stomping around the past couple days.
And there's plenty of great vegan food. And if you're on the newsletter, you would have gotten some places that we've gone. And we'll try and put up a list with this too to support the local businesses. But I think I may have just had the best gluten-free vegan bread in existence.
Yeah, it was excellent.
So we bought a loaf so that we can have some snackies the next few days in case we can't get to a lot of vegan food coming up. Oh, he's eating one.
You guys can see the fog
Yeah, it's
rolling
really.
off of there. It's very cool.
We picked a kind of a gruesome pumpkin to be in front of,
Right.
But, right?
Yeah,
But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we enjoyed spending time with you.
it was a lot of fun.
So let us know if you end up coming here, okay? Because we would love to know what you think too. All right. Have a good night.
See you, everybody.
Bye.